Hello everyone, welcome back to LaExcellence Bengaluru presents current issue of the day, episode number 186. In today's video, we will discuss the president and vice president elections. We will discuss the office of vice president and what is the issue that is going on in current Indian context, and also discuss what is the roles and functions of vice president of India. Everything will be discussed in today's video. So watch the video and like the video. Next, vice president's election process will be discussed in detail. Who is this person, why is he in front page, everything will be discussed. So next, it is important from UPSC GS paper 2, polity and governance, constitutional mechanisms, and the context is Justice B. Sudarshan Reddy. The person in the front page is none other than Justice B. Sudarshan Reddy, who is a retired former Supreme Court judge nominated as India Bloc's vice presidential candidate. Okay, so recently the vice president office resulted in vacancy because Jagdeep Dhankar, he vacated the vice president office. As a result, there was a vacancy, so which necessitated an election process. So now the elections will be conducted in the coming days. So all the opposition and the ruling parties are filling their nominations. So this person, that is Justice B. Sudarshan Reddy, is the nominated member from India Bloc. Next, the background. Why did the previous vice president resign, or why did he leave the office? Actually, the Jagdeep Dhankar, the person in this frame along with Narendra Modi, was the sitting vice president who resigned in August 2025 before his tenure ended. Very important. Before the tenure ended. The tenure was of 5 years and he ended his tenure before the 5 years. Next, reason was he was appointed as the governor of Reserve Bank of India, which necessitated him to vacate the constitutional office of vice president, because the RBI governor position is considered as office of profit. According to the constitution, a person who is holding an office of profit cannot be an eligible candidate for vice president elections, be it anything, be it MLA, MP, vice president, president. If a person is holding an office of profit, he cannot be eligible for those elections. So he had to resign. His resignation created vacancy, which necessitated a by-election for vice president. So who are the candidates? So the battle is ready. So who are the participants? India Bloc's candidate is Justice B. Sudarshan Reddy, this person, and who is from Telangana, who is a retired Supreme Court judge. And NDA candidate from BJP-led NDA is CP Radhakrishnan. This is a person along with Modi. He is a veteran from Tamil Nadu. So Justice Reddy recently gave a context or gave a call in the interview saying that he has written to all the MPs, that is members of parliament, seeking support on merit and expressed willingness to meet BJP leadership if permitted, which signals an attempt to appear non-partisan. Though he is from Congress, though he is from India Bloc, he is approaching BJP as well. I will say why? Because in the vice president election, the whip doesn't matter, meaning a member from BJP can vote for a candidate of India Bloc. That doesn't amount to whip, meaning that doesn't amount to violation of the party rules. So the election date has been set to September 9, 2025. The narrative in the media is called as a South versus South context, because both are from South India, Telangana and Tamil Nadu, as both nominees are from South India. Next is the election process. So first we will discuss the office of vice president. What are the eligibility to become an office vice president? It is a citizen of India, same for president, must have completed 35 years of age, same for president of India as well, must be eligible for elected as a Rajya Sabha member, which is Lok Sabha member in the case of Supreme Court, so in the case of president, and cannot hold office of profit under the government of India, state government or local authority. Same with president of India as well. So Jagdeep Dhankar, by becoming RBI governor, was violating this particular eligibility criteria. So he was not allowed to participate, or he was not allowed to hold the office. Roles and powers of vice president. Vice president is also ex officio chairman of Rajya Sabha. How there is the speaker in Lok Sabha, vice president acts as the ex officio chairman of Rajya Sabha. So conducts proceedings, maintains order, decides on points of procedure, etc. He plays a key role in managing legislative debates, especially in fragmented parliament. Presidential succession. acts as a president during the vacancy caused by death, resignation, removal or inability of the president. Only acts as a president during the vacancy. He only acts as an acting president. So once the new election is conducted, the new president will be filling that post. Whereas in USA, it is different. If president dies, unfortunately, or the president office becomes vacant, then the vice president becomes president in USA. But that is not the case in India. If the president office becomes vacant, there has to be election within 6 months of time. Next, ceremonial duties are representing India at the official events, foreign visits, etc., when the president is not available. So this is the office of vice president. And next is the office election. So vice president election, the constitutional basis are there shall be vice president of India according to Article 63. It is Article 52 in case of president. There shall be president of India under Article 52. Election by an electoral college comprising of elected and nominated members of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. So under Article 66, it talks about electoral college. Then what about president? What is the electoral college of president? Under Article 56, it talks about electoral college. Here, elected as well as nominated members of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Here, only elected members of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha plus elected members of State Legislative Assembly plus elected members of Union Territory Legislative Assemblies of Puducherry and Delhi and now Jammu and Kashmir for a period of time. Okay, all these members are present in president. And who is absent? Nominated members. Nominated members are not considered in president's election. The Article 67 talks about term of office being 5 years but can continue until the successor assumes change. So similar thing with respect to president as well under Article 57. So this is vice presidential election process or the constitutional basis. Next, so vice president of India's election process. So first is electoral college, as I already discussed, elected and nominated members of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. State legislatures do not participate, so total size will be around 790 MPs. The current strength is, it may vary upon different things. Next, authority of conducting election is Election Commission of India conducts the election. Secretary General of Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha is appointed as the returning officer who will take care of the election by being present there. Nomination process, that a person who wants to be a candidate for vice president, that candidate must file nomination papers signed by at least 20 MPs as proposers and 20 MPs as seconders. In case of president, this is 50 members or 50 MPs are proposers and 50 MPs are seconders. Security deposit will be 15,000, forfeited if candidate fails to secure even the 1/6 of valid votes. So nomination papers are scrutinized by the returning officer, that is just Secretary General of Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha. Next is the voting system. The voting system for both president and vice president is proportional representation by single transferable vote. Ballot is secret ballot and not electronic, meaning who votes for whose person cannot be determined. Steps is each MP marks their preferences 1, 2, 3 against the candidates. If the candidate secures a percentage of quota, then he is considered as a winner. If he doesn't secure, if no one secures a quota, then the person with the least votes will be eliminated. Okay, then if not, candidate with the lowest votes is eliminated and their votes are transferred to the next preference. Okay, next process continues until a candidate crosses the quota. Next, very important aspect many of the people do not know is whips are not applicable. That is, MPs are free to vote across party lines. That is why Sudarshan Reddy asked for MPs of even BJP to vote for him. Voting is secret, members cannot be forced to disclose their vote. Violating the secrecy can lead to rejection of votes. The counting process is done under strict supervision of returning officer, and the disputes, that any election dispute is decided by Supreme Court of India under Article 71, and the decision of Supreme Court is final and binding. Okay. Next, same thing with president also. Any disputes, it is done by Supreme Court and it is final and binding. And with respect to Supreme Court, with respect to president, if election is considered invalid, all the decisions taken by president till that time, till the election becomes invalid, remains intact, because indirectly all the decisions are taken by the Council of Ministers. Though the president is removed, the Council of Ministers or the Parliament remains so. That is why the decisions are not considered as violation. Okay. So this is about Vice President's election process. This is about Vice President's office of Vice President. So I have covered this in a holistic manner from the current context to the static part. If you like the video, then please hit the like button, comment on it, and also share with your friends. And if you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon so that you don't miss a notification. For more videos like this, keep following the channel. With this, I will end the video. Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka.